So our learning intention in philosophy today is I am learning to understand how to think about what others mean. Now, your success criteria, I can listen and respond in a small group. I can listen and respond, that means talk to what they're saying, with a whole group.
Yes. Okay. My favourite show on Netflix is The Garfield Show because he likes lasagna and he's really funny.
Awesome. Thanks, Liam. Oh, Mr. Ackworth loves The Garfield Show as well. Cami, what about you? You have got the microphone. Cami.
My favorite Netflix show, I'm pretty sure it's on Netflix, is Modern Family, because I just think it's funny and I always watch it with my family.
It is funny, that one, isn't it? Thank you. Okay, I'm going to ask a few more people. So let's see.
My favourite television show is Rick and Morty. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. Now, I've got this little word here. It says why.
Because it's so stupid and 99% of the time stuff blows up.
It's rightio, thank you. Now, girls and boys, I've got a question to ask you. I'll ask you with my microphone. Did anyone hear a magic word? I heard it from Leah. I sort of heard it from Cami. I definitely heard it from Liam. And if you did, what is this magic word? I wonder if anyone knows what it is. Sophie, what's the magic word?
Because.
Because. Now, the word because is a word we hear when there is a reason coming, okay? My favourite Netflix show is Garfield, because Liam said that, because, and now we know there is a reason coming. I'll show you what the word reason looks like. There it is. We're going to look at today reason. It's the why. It's the because. Just wait, Alex. We'll all get a turn at something in a minute. Don't worry. I'm ticking off as I go to make sure that everyone gets a turn to speak in philosophy. So here's your Socratic circle. We are Socrates. Remember, he was a very quite a famous philosopher, a scholar. We sit in a circle. It's a community of inquiry, so we're all together. We're all discussing. And what I want you to do is, in pairs, I want you to discuss. I've written it down, so you can, if you can't hear me, you can read it. Discuss with each other which thing you prefer. You need to be able to give your reason to explain your choice. And even more importantly, you need to listen carefully to each other. Okay, so what I'm reminding you to be doing is thinking about what other people are saying. You're going to hear the word because. You're going to share, then we're going to come back in the circle and we're going to share which our friend preferred and why. Maybe just choose one and say, like you would say, oh, Awa chose this because. I chose this because. So you're thinking about what other people are saying and you're giving What are you giving? Reasons. So you'll be using the magic word, because. When you hear the word because, it means there's a reason coming up. So here are, this is what I'm going to, I guess, you're going to see in your breakout room. So let me I'll just turn off the chat box because we don't need it now. So just one moment, because we're going to be listening to one another talk. Okay. And then we're going to move into a breakout room in a minute. Don't move just yet. Just wait until you get the instructions. I'm terribly sorry that I brought you back so quickly, but time is running out and I want us to do a reflection after this. So without any further ado, we're going to move into our Socratic circle again before our reflection. And you're going to tell me something about what you and your friend talked about. So if you need the pictures, I can easily bring them up. But Shah here, and it was Liam, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you remember? Okay, so Shah here, do you remember, girls and boys, we're having a little listen to this. Do you remember one thing Liam said? Because we're giving reason and we're giving reason and we're listening and responding. What did Shahir say?
Liam likes dogs because you can train dogs to do tricks.
Beautiful listening. Thank you, Shahir. Liam, what did your friend say? What did he like?
Shahir liked dogs because they are more playful.
Because they're more playful. Absolutely. Yeah. All right, thank you. Then we had Arwa and Sophie. So Arwa and Sophie. Sophie, tell me something about Arwa.
Okay, let me think. What was one she said?
Do you want the pictures back? I can give you the pictures back to jog your memory, if that helps.
No, I think it's okay. I'm just trying to, actually, maybe, please. I can't remember everything.
Oh, reason. Okay.
Yeah, so I had this one. So the one she said here, I think I'll do the house and apartment one. We both agreed on this one, and she said she preferred a house, I'm pretty sure. I think one of her reasons for that was because like in an apartment or something, like usually sometimes a view you have might be just of other apartments, and it's not necessarily in a nice area. I think she said, and I think she said she liked the house. One of our reasons was because like you could have all that space, and I think she agreed with me on this one, that you can sort of have that chance of customization. And so
Okay, I think, yep, okay.
She looked up.
Yeah, just a little bit dropped out there, but that's okay. We got your becauses. Thank you. You are listening and responding. Arwa, what about you? Arwa, can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you. And to be honest, if you'd asked that 5 seconds ago, I would never know the answer because I'm here. The internet decided I'm sick of this. So I just showed out and cut me out.
Oh, no. Are you right now? Did you want to, can you remember something she said? Were you
Yes.
listening? Okay.
Yep. She said that she preferred a holiday to a job. Well, kind of, because to be honest, that they don't have a job, it's not much of a holiday. And she said that whilst although something bad thing could happen while you're away,
Mm.
but
Okay.
yeah,
So
no,
a job rather than a holiday.
no, she preferred a holiday.
Oh, a holiday. Okay.
Even though
All right.
but there are some downsides to everything. And she also said that she preferred a house to an apartment, because in an apartment you can only show character on the inside and not really much of the outside. And while
Okay.
you can get good views from an apartment, it's not always the case.
That's
Yeah.
true. That's what I was thinking too. Okay, thank you. Thank you. All right, what about Leah? And I think you were with Eli. Where are you guys? Leah, did you remember, were you listening to Eli?
Yes.
What did he say? Oh, look, you're sitting right next to each other on the mat too. What was one thing?
One I remember was with the cat and the dog.
Mhm.
And he preferred a cat. I mean, he preferred a dog, sorry, rather than a cat, because dogs are fast.
Oh.
And I can't remember the other reasons that he said.
Okay, it does take a lot of memory to listen, doesn't it? So that's all right. You got one reason that he likes dogs because they're fast. Eli, what do you remember about what Leah said to you?
Well, Leah said that she liked flowers because they look pretty and they had different colors.
Lovely. So she likes flowers because they're pretty with different colours. So she's giving reason. Eli's listening for meaning. Beautiful. All right. Now, Willow and Alex had to move in with Michael and Xavier. I think that's right, isn't it? So, Alex, what did Xavier have to say?
Xavier said he would prefer a house over an apartment, because in the house you always have places to run and more freedom, basically.
Places to run and more freedom. Beautiful, thank you. Xavier, what did Michael say?
Michael said that he prefers flowers over perfume because flowers look good and perfume doesn't look good, so
Yep.
he chose flowers.
Thank you, Xavier. Beautifully explained. And you were listening. You know how I know you were listening? You remembered you were able to respond. Michael, what did Alex say about something?
Alex said that he would prefer to have a job because if he had a job, he could afford a holiday.
That makes sense. Thank you. I like your becauses here, boys.
Me and Leah had I had a good idea of when we finished one, we put our name on the one that we chose so we could remember.
Yeah, that is a good idea. That is a good idea.
Because
Yes, it's always good to have notes.
It was trickier to know who chose what.
Yes, I agree. No, you've done very well. It is good. I always write lots of notes if I can, if it's appropriate. Hey, listen, I want you to poll.
Poll time.
Now, just with I can listen and respond in a small group. Have you got it? Can you see it? Yes, you can. How did you go? On my own with encouragement? Not yet. That's when you would...
You can't listen and respond in a small group on your own. It's a small group.
No, but oh, you're hilarious. What I mean is I didn't have to go in and go, come on, guys, you're not talking. You're just sitting there. And I think everybody who could talk, I can listen and respond with the whole group. Now, I know whole group, talking in front of a whole group is a different matter altogether, isn't it? Can you respond? Have I allowed you to be able to respond? Or not?
You.
Oh,
Ah.
I have to do it again.
The poll did something crazy. Instead of giving us a new test, it just went straight to answers.
All right, what about now?
There you go.
There you go. How did you go listening and responding within a whole group? So I guess what I'm asking you is, were you able to talk in the whole group, with the whole group? I think you were. I think every single person that could certainly did. And there's reasons why Willow didn't, and there's reasons why Makani didn't. Here, I'll show you the response. So well done. A B, you just needed a little bit of an encouragement, somebody to say, come on, you can do it. But it is tricky and you did a great job. Now time for your individual reflection. I want you to go on OneNote. And I want you to reflect on giving reasons is important when. Giving reasons is important when. Add to this sentence starter. It's important when what?
When you're answering a question.
Yes, that's a good one. When you're answering a question. What else?
Make sure you're listening intently.
So you can think up other ones, Leah, and write them down into your OneNote. If you like, I can leave this up, but you are most welcome. I've got to go to a meeting now. But yes, Leah, what did you say? What did you want to say?
Finished all of them.
In your OneNote, darling, can you think of, if you can think of any more, that would be fantastic. Xavier, 10 points for you for staying to the end of the lesson.
Well,
Xavier, because you stayed. Yes, darling, what?
Bye. Have a great time at your meeting.
I tell you what, Xavier, would you like to dismiss the children? Because you stayed right to the end, you're allowed to say,
I don't want to leave.
you're allowed to say, everybody give Miss Jen a smiley face to say goodbye. Say that, Zaves.
Everyone, give Miss Jen a smiley face to say goodbye, and then throw a party because Miss Jen's gone, and we can do whatever we want.
Hilarious.
I got it.
Hilarious.
Best ending speech ever.